The sprint races are the most featured ones on day 3 of the 2024 Horizon League Swimming and Diving Championships in Indianapolis. And we got things going to a flying start with the 100 butterfly. Jordan Ships, one of the most decorated women swimmers in the Horizon League, would add to her collection with an NCAA qualifying butterfly performance. Got the claws out. Oakland, what a great start by their women's swim team. On the men's 100 fly, Spencer Jawuk would get his second gold medal of this tournament, winning in also an NCAA B qualifying time over Kevin Burke, his teammate from IUPUI. The 400 IM, Miriam Frost has never won an individual championship. She was behind Ricky Thomas for most of it, but she'd catch her by the freestyle, and she would win by almost 3 seconds for her first individual medal. The Youngstown State Penguins get their moment in the sun. On the men's 400 IM, Jackson Nestor of Cleveland State has won this event 2 years in a row. Well, he'd make it 3 in a row, out-touching Ian Allen and Jade Jensen. On the women's 200 freestyle, Emily Zietlow has only lost one individual event in her now 3 years swimming in these championships. It was this one 2 years ago. She won it last year. She won it this year. And Emily Zietlow has now won another individual championship. The men's 200-yard freestyle, Jonas Cantrell finished back-to-back runner-up the last 2 years, but he was all alone on the podium this time, getting his second individual medal of these championships. In the 100 breaststroke, Bella Gary of Oakland won last year. She would win again this year in a close one against Kara Vetter of Youngstown State, but 3 Golden Grizzlies found themselves on the podium. In the men's 100 breaststroke, Logan Kelly and Christian Bart have battled for 2 years in a row. Kelly gets the rubber match over Bart. 4 men had NCAA B qualifying times. In the 100 backstroke, an event dominated by Milwaukee last 2 years. Well, 2 Panthers got on the podium, but freshman Clarissa Bazudenhout for Oakland would get the top spot by just a sliver over Mara Freeman and Carly Platt. In the men's 100 backstroke, Jack White from Oakland didn't swim in last year's championship, but he gets another individual one here by 0.09 of a second over Patty Johnson of Cleveland State. In the 1-meter diving competition, Ellie Chalifo was the reigning champion, but it would be Elena Hyde, the transfer from Indiana to IUPUI, who had put on a show. Over 300 points scored by Elena Hyde, who would win going away her first ever individual medal in the women's 1-meter diving. On the women's 400 medley relay, all Golden Grizzlies, Clarissa Bazudenhout, Bella Gary, Jordan Ships, Rania Riainen. That quartet, a familiar sight on the podium, top spot today, the Golden Grizzlies there. It would come down close between IUPUI and Oakland. Spencer Jawuk would take the lead on the butterfly. Kevin Burke would hold on, and IUPUI would get a rallying performance going into the last day, beating Oakland, answering the call. They're only down 44.5 going to the final day of the championships.